Hey guys, and welcome to our technically first to be uploaded Random Ramble Podcast, where we talk about whatever we want, really. But for today, I have picked a topic. And oh yeah, I forgot. I'm X-Brick, and that's Azelfan and Hell. Say hello,
Hello.
guys. Hello. Okay. The first topic would be subtitles versus dub. Yeah, this is something that has sparked a lot of heated debate, might
Yeah,
I say? Yeah,
That's a
Uh,
nice way
yeah,
of putting
that's
it.
always
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. That's a nice way of
When you
putting it.
come when you come to YouTube and see something
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
dub or sub, there will always be people who will
yeah,
dub
yeah.
sucks.
You
Uh,
put a dub scene, and people will say, "Oh my God, that's ear cancer. I don't want to
yeah,
hear
dub
dubs."
sucks.
And then there's also
Well,
people
something.
who
Yeah,
watch uh, a clip with the original Japanese language, and then they say, "What the hell is that? I don't wanna hear that. Their pitch is too high. I just want to listen and not read when I watch anime," and yada yada yada. So yeah, hmm interesting debate usually, and
not so
and
interesting.
and of course it will always end in flame wars because yeah, people are very passionate about this. Let's
uh,
start from you guys first. What do you guys think? Let's start from Azelfan first. What do you think about sub and dub? Which one do you prefer and why?
well, for me, it's entirely a person's preferences,
Yeah, yeah,
whether
No, as in
it's
like, what's
sub
your
or dub.
preference?
yeah, yeah. What's your preference? Yes, yes.
My
Of course,
preference
it is
is, yeah,
different
most
for
of
each
the
person.
times it's Japanese dub with sub. I prefer Japanese dub with
Yeah.
subs most of the times,
Mhm.
but maybe sometimes, not sometimes. I actually almost never seen any dub.
Okay, okay.
Uh, well, but I know that not all dub is bad. I know that the majority of dub isn't as good as sub, in my opinion, and I
Yeah.
think, yeah, most people do. I think most people will think like that, but yeah, some of dubs. I know some of the dubs is not that bad. Yeah,
Yeah, of course. There are of course dubs that are good.
so, yeah, and sometimes there are dubs that actually maybe superior than the Japanese ones, like uh the panty and stocking with garter belt.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that
Yes.
one actually I heard the dub and I think it fits better
Yes. That
because this of the show
that
style.
anime is the only anime where I watched the whole thing in dub, and I haven't
Yeah.
watched it with the sub. Nope,
Oh,
never.
okay.
Maybe only one episode because I want to check which is better, and I feel that the dub fits better with the art style.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, how about you, El? What do you
This is
think?
gonna be a bit weird because split, personally, I have split uh, point of views about these two.
Hmm.
Uh, Let me put it this way. When I started watching anime and then I found out there's Animax on my TV, I hated dubs.
Hmm.
It's mostly because on Animax, right? I watched one anime and then I watched a different anime and then another different anime and they all have the same voice. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. On Animax, there are very limited voice actors, I think.
That's
Hmm.
So most of the
ridiculous.
times
You
they
have
use the same
very,
voice actor
very
over.
different
Yeah.
people. Sorry, very, very different characters, but you still have the exact same voice. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Even in anime, right? It's the same seiyu, but you don't realize it's the same seiyu until you
Well,
double
well,
check.
sometimes you realize,
Sometimes, yeah, but
yeah, if
uh,
you really like that character, that Seiyu,
yeah,
like
you in
me,
Kanahana, I get that.
kind of,
But like,
and even then, I didn't realize some of Kanahana's character.
Well,
Like in Saki, I didn't realize that was her.
like,
I forgot the
did
character's
you
name, but she
know
was
that
in
the
Saki.
main character of Love Hina, the dude, Keitaro,
Hmm.
and Lelouch from Code Geass?
Oh, that's the same guy.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't watch Code Geass, so I don't know.
Yeah, but like it's very, very
Yeah,
different
yeah,
personalities.
of course.
You, unless you check, you would not realize it's the same person. That's what
Yeah.
I mean, right? But
Well,
at the same time, I understand that some dubs are automatically better, some subs are better, and then some dubs are better. The examples of dubs that are better are quite obvious in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon.
Ah,
Yeah, Pokemon dub is pretty good. I haven't watched the Japanese version though. I've only
No,
watched
no,
the
it's
dub
it's
one.
mostly because they can speak whatever they're trying to do. I just can't
Mm.
stand it when they go like, Charizard use flamethrower, and then the Japanese one is like, Charidon,
oh
flamethrower.
yeah.
Oh
I was like, what
wait,
are they trying to say? Or they play Yu-Gi-Oh and they go like, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then the Japanese one is like, what are
but
you
that's
trying to
part of the
say?
charm. But that is part of the charm. If you listening to English, that is part of the charm though.
Oh shit.
But of course, it
The
it
other
sometimes
one,
doesn't work. Yes.
was like, did you know about an anime called Romeo X Juliet?
No.
I know that. I think I saw some episode on Animax back then.
Yeah, it's Romeo and Juliet, but like fantasized by
Yeah,
anime.
in
Yeah.
Anime Files.
Oh, that one.
If you
I
watch
never
that
saw it, but
in the dub, it's actually better than
oh, wow.
the subs.
Yeah, obviously because I think some of the narration is like Shakespeare or something.
Yeah, it's Shakespearean, obviously, but
Yeah.
they
Oh,
also can now
so
speak other people's names. They can actually call Romeo and Juliet properly.
yeah, of course, of course. There are of course animes which are better fit with dubs when mostly if they are based on Western stories. So
Yeah.
if they have Western names and Western, I don't know what. Yeah, just Western story. It just fits better. That's why Panty and Stocking works better with dub and that Romeo and Juliet thingy you just said.
Yeah, Romeo
But
and Juliet.
yeah, most of the time subs are better than dub, especially in this two. There are two cases I want to talk about here. The first case is my favorite anime. You should know what this is, which is Girls and
Kill la
Panzer.
Kill?
Yeah.
No, Girls and Panzer is my favorite. Kill la
Yeah.
Kill is a close second, I suppose.
Not Kinira Mosaic.
Nah, Kinema Mosaic is something I watch for fun, but it's hardly within my top three. No. Well, Girls and Panzer. I've read that some people say that the dub is not that bad. It's okay. But really though, have you even listened to the original voice? With the original Seiyu, you can see even with the five main characters, you can listen to them. You can differentiate their voices. Miho, he has the usual moe voice you're used to here with the high pitch, and then there's Mako with the lower pitch sound, and then there's Hana, which sounds a bit more elegant. There's also Yukari, where you can feel her enthusiasm from her voice, Yukari's
Uh,
voice. Also Saori. Saori also has a unique way of speaking. Then you watch the English dub, and oh my fucking god, everything is gone. They basically
yeah.
become anime girl number one, number two, number three, number four, and number five. How do you differentiate them? You can't. If you close
Please,
your
please,
eyes, you can.
please. If it's sub into dub and they mess up the character, I've seen worse ones.
Well,
Do you
of
know
course,
the anime
there
Lock
are worse.
Horizon? You know the anime
Yes,
Lock Horizon?
it was dubbed.
So it was dubbed actually, and one of the
Okay.
character is called Yanta. It's
Yeah,
The
yeah,
cat, the
uh,
cat.
the
yeah,
cat one. Yeah, I know.
the cat guy. He's like gentleman-ish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The dub is done by a black dude.
Well, actually,
Okay.
that doesn't
It
necessarily make
doesn't
it bad,
sound
though.
no. It's fine, but he doesn't talk gentlemanly. He talks like a street
Ah,
gang.
well, no.
Way
It's
Oh, do you know another case of that? You know Kill a Kill, right?
Uh-huh.
You know that Osakan guy, Kaneo Takarada, the one with the glasses, the big
yeah.
tooth. You know that
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
guy.
sure.
remember.
Go watch the dubbed version. He talks like a gangster.
Ah.
I kid you not. He talks like a gangster.
Uh,
For some
okay.
people, that might sound like what the fuck, that's stupid, but no, it actually makes the scene even more hilarious. I watched Kill a Kill, the whole thing, not 2 times. I watched it maybe 10 times, but uh, I've watched the Japanese dub and also watched the English dub. The English dub is not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad actually.
Yeah.
Some of the characters
I
not fit,
Yeah.
but most is
Ryuko's
okay.
voice is pretty good. Nonon's voice is pretty good. Mako's voice is, in my opinion, the best one in the dub because it really
It's
very
missing
similar
actually.
with the original. Yeah, very similar with the original. The other characters are all right. The only one I have problem with is actually not Takarada but Satsuki. The dubbed Satsuki is not bad. It's not bad. Really not bad.
He just can't shout
However,
Utadomo!
yes, the problem is she cannot beat the original. The original is so much better in
Oh
comparison
yeah,
to the
the
other characters.
charisma. They
Yeah,
can't copy the charisma.
in comparison with the other characters. I mean, you see, Nonon's dub version it's all right. It's in there's not a lot of difference, if you ask me, in quality between the sub and the dub. However, for Satsuki, it's really different. But that's probably because I'm such a big Satsuki fanboy. Maybe
At
non
least he's
fans,
admitting it.
yeah. Maybe non fans feels that Nonon's dub isn't quite on par, but I don't know. But to me, she sounds alright. So yeah, there are definitely some dub version that is pretty good. Mm,
Oh, other than Japanese sub and English dub,
mhm.
I want to talk about from other languages, right? Have you
Other
ever watched
language.
The Raid?
Other language. You mean? Okay. So Indonesian to English.
Yeah. Have you ever watched not just English actually? I downloaded this version of The Raid, right? The first one,
Uh-huh.
and then it randomly has Indonesian,
Mhm.
English, and Spanish.
Well, actually, that's just a case of bad subtitles, though.
No,
If you
it's not subtitles. It's dubbed into that.
wait, what?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Wait, what? Well,
It was dubbed.
I thought you were talking about the bad subtitles I've seen in the internet, but there's a
No,
dub
no, 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 no.
version
This is
that
actually
combines
dubbed.
3 languages. What the hell?
Yeah.
I need to watch that one.
I was so confused. I was like watching it on my computer. I was like, wait, I thought this is supposed to be an Indonesian movie. And like, checks. Why is there Spanish here? There's no subtitles here. What language are they speaking now? Holy crap.
That would be hilarious. I would want to watch that actually.
Uh,
So yeah, another thing. Have any of you watched a cartoon from a French cartoon actually called Wakfu? There's a
I
game.
haven't. I
No.
haven't seen it. I know it, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it. I've watched the English dubbed version and also the original version, and I have to say I actually enjoyed the dubbed version better. Probably because I'm not used to hearing French. That's probably it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm more used to looking at cartoons, cartoon aesthetics and art style, and I'm used to hearing English language with it. So that's probably it.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's also why we're like more used to hearing Pokemon in English.
Yeah, because we're used to watching it in English.
Ah,
While other animes we're used to watching it in Japanese, probably. But that's not always the case, though. One of the reason why I like watching it with subtitles is because if I watch something, I want to watch it in the original version,
This is
right?
true.
Right? I don't want something that has been modified. I want the original version. So
But at the same time,
I'd rather
at the same
watch
time, Creek, that's like
while
saying you should go and read all the light novels these animes are based on.
well, to an extent, the original version. I mean, I'm too lazy to read the novels, so I just want to watch the anime, right? So yeah, I'd rather listen to Japanese language and read the text. But I understand that some people don't want to do that. They don't want to have to focus to the text and not focus on the movie itself or the series or the show, whatever, right? But
yeah.
I'm just so used to it because here in Indonesia we don't speak English as our main language. So whenever we go to the movies, to the theater to watch any movie, we are used to read text. Actually, no, because I'm used to listening to English and not read
Yeah,
the
but
text because
most
it's
people, I
stupid.
think,
Yeah, because
Uh,
yeah, like when I watch movies in DVDs, I will always turn on the subtitle, but in English because
uh,
sometimes I miss what the characters are saying, so I still need the text. But of course, I use English text, so that might be why I'm used to reading the subtitles. But yeah, the main reason is it. I want to experience the series, the show, the movie as authentic as possible. But yeah, I still understand why some people can't. Maybe, maybe it's both. Sometimes there are people who can't focus on two things at once. I'm not saying that they're stupid. No, of course not. But I'm just saying that maybe they
yeah,
can't focus more than one thing at once. Yeah, and there's
yeah.
not a problem with that. I think.
Sometimes it distract you from seeing
Yeah,
the
of course.
graphic and
And
visuals.
yeah, and even though I say I am used to it, there are of course some time where I miss stuff in an anime because I focus on reading the text. Yes, of course. Which is why I like to rewatch anime series so I can look at stuff that I missed.
I
And
don't mind
sometimes there are a lot of
rewatching
them.
some anime.
Of
I mind
course.
rewatching entire 50 episodes of Gundam Seed.
Oh, I've been doing that a lot. If I like an anime, I will watch it over and over and over again. Like Kill la Kill, I probably watched it 10 times. Girls
Yeah,
and Panzer,
yeah.
you don't want to ask how many times I've watched Girls and Panzer.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
because
really want to watch
because it's
back like
crazy.
something I don't like that much.
Yeah. Or sometimes you might want to watch an anime series, but only a few episodes, like the ones you
Yeah,
really
I do
like,
that every once in a while. Yeah, just want to
like
see like
in
this specific scene or this
yeah
specific
yeah
fight.
like in Steins Gate. Hell, if you ask me to, do you want to watch Steins Gate from episode one until the end again? I'll say fuck no. I don't want to watch the whole thing, but I would want to watch a few select episodes that have events that I really like to see. like episode 12. No spoilers.
So basically,
No
you just want to watch
spoilers.
like halfway through.
Yeah, I don't know if I can categorically say that episode 12 of Steins Gate is something I would want to see again and again, but yeah, that's one example, I suppose.
Yeah, we're
Kill or
getting off
Kill.
topic here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, we're getting out of topic. The sub versus dub. Yeah. So, in support of dubs, what do you think? Are there any more positive sides for dubs aside from not having to read text? Really, because
Well,
I think it's just
maybe
for certain points, like certain animes or movies. It's actually better to use the dubs.
yeah, of course. Like a few animes that we've said before, right? Like Panty and Stalking,
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Pokemon.
Penguin,
Yeah.
also I think anime for
Probably
kids is
Digimon.
better to be dubbed to their own native language. I
Ah,
think.
depends. I think. Like what? Like what anime? Name an example of
Kids
anime for
anime
kids.
like what kids anime that is
Like Doraemon.
yeah, maybe like Doraemon maybe or
Doraemon. Hmm.
there are plenty
Actually,
of kids
actually,
anime.
yeah. If you think about it, Doraemon. We live in Indonesia, where our whole life we've listened to Doraemon in Indonesian language in a dub version, and that is one example of anime. It's still anime, right? Of
Yeah, it's
anime
Yeah,
anime.
it counts.
where I'm really used to listening to the dubbed version in Indonesia, not in English. I never heard of Doraemon in English. However, when I saw that Doraemon movie a year ago, what was the title? I forgot.
Stand by me.
Stand by Me. Yeah.
Yeah,
When I saw that one, it was in Japanese, right?
Yeah.
But
it
it's
was
also
weird.
alright. It's also alright for me. For me, it's alright.
I think the
I
dubs
don't. I
is
don't
better
really.
actually.
But yeah,
I like
because we're
the
used to listening to them.
Yeah.
I like that,
That's
but
very good.
when there's both the English and the Indonesian subtitle, and then I just read the English subtitle,
Oh
I was so
yeah,
confused because they changed the
The-
names.
yeah. I hate when they change names. I hate it. But
Yeah.
I understand why they do it because the target for Doraemon is kids, right? So them changing the names so it's pronounceable to little kids is it's a good
What?
idea.
Why
I
is
think.
why is it so hard to say giant?
Well, giant is no problem, but you can't expect people who used to speak in English to suddenly say, okay, that's Shizuka, that's Nobita, that's Suneo. They can't
I mean,
pronounce their
Doraemon
names.
is still Doraemon.
Yeah, of course, because that's the title, and I don't. But yeah, because he's an important character, and you can't just change the main character's name. Although if you think
That's
about it,
where you're wrong. In Pokemon, Ash
yeah,
isn't
the
called
Pokemon
Ash.
they also changed because no, that's a different case because Ash isn't the name of the title of the anime.
Yeah.
It's not
I
Ash's
guess.
Adventure. It's not who's the name in Japanese?
Satoshi.
Satoshi. It's not Satoshi's Adventure with Pokemons, but it's just Pokemon. So
Yeah.
they can change the name
The
because
Pokemon
it's not in
doesn't
the title.
change.
Yeah,
Some
do they
Pokemon
change the
actually
Pokemon?
change names in Japanese and English.
No, I mean the title Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
of course,
sure.
yeah. Pokemon is still. Are there any case where they change the title or an
Mm,
important bit of it?
Somehow the Japanese ones actually changed the title from I think some
Really?
of the movie.
Oh,
Like Frozen was changed when it came to Japan. It's not actually titled Frozen. I think it's Anna and Snow Princess, I think.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Whoa, that's
in Japanese,
pretty far.
something
Oh,
something in
wow.
Japanese.
Well, I guess
Wow.
the main character of that movie is Anna, and not who's the chick Elsa?
Elsa, yeah.
Elsa was like there half the movie, and
Actually,
Yeah,
that's an interesting fact there, if that's true, right?
yeah,
I would like to know if the Japanese viewer like it dubbed or just with
yeah.
subtitles.
I want to know
I
that
really
too,
want to know
actually.
what do
well,
they
I
think.
assume they preferred the sub version because I doubt they'd let go of Let It Go song.
Oh,
Yeah.
you think so, but no. Have you seen a video in the YouTube of Let It Go in like 20 something different languages? It was dubbed in 20 something different languages.
Yeah.
See. Oh, I
Yeah.
guess maybe. I mean,
So
I've seen Mulan, the Disney movie
yes.
Mulan. Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
yeah. Remember that song where it's like swift as a raging river, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that where they were training. Yeah, I actually found a version of it where it was Jackie Chan
Yeah.
singing
I
that song
think
in
Oh yeah.
Mandarin.
I think most people have seen that one, and that's a
Yeah,
really
but like
good
that's
song
actually
by
very
Jackie
well
Chan.
done.
Yeah, of course, it's really well done. Yeah, well, Disney doesn't go half-assed on their with their dub. Of course, it's Disney. What do you expect? But
I don't
but
know, half-assed
but the
movies. It's
but the
getting pretty
ones
bad lately.
I don't know, but at least they don't half-ass with their dubbing process. Unlike some animes, because probably the anime publishers in the West doesn't really want to invest that amount of money because yeah, let's face it, it's pretty expensive to pay good voice actors. So sometimes they just have to hire less known ones, and the direction is sometimes not really good, and then you get Girls and Panzer dub, which is ear cancer.
Atrocious.
Also, one of my friend also said something about Fate, one of the Fate series dubbed, and Shiro sounds like a 30-year-old man in there. I
Wow.
haven't seen it, but that sounds horrible.
No
That
kidding.
sounds really horrible.
Oh, imagine, uh, you people die if they are killed.
But of course, there are some anime that I really want to see that has good dub, like Afro Samurai.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys seen that? I
Yeah, I
haven't seen
know
it.
Afro Samurai. I
I
haven't did
haven't
it, but
I
seen
I
haven't
it.
checked
know.
it up yet.
I haven't seen it. But do you know who voiced the main character, the Afro Samurai dude?
Who?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh,
Oh my god,
really?
it actually is. Holy crap.
Yes. Did you Google it? It's true, right?
10%. Dub is superior.
Yeah. So definitely some dubs are definitely good. However, the majority of it is really bad. So if you like to watch dub
Okay.
and then you see people who really hates dub, you know where they're coming from because the majority of anime is really just oh good god, the dub is just awful,
Yeah.
awful. But there are also arguments for the dub that I can't really agree with. Someone said that I can't really differentiate between the Japanese voices. How can you not differentiate between the Japanese voices? How?
That's
You
weird.
can clearly differentiate each character because Japanese voice acting is really sometimes over the top. They do it
I think
over
it's
the
just
top.
because they're not used to it.
Really though? Probably, but I don't know. Whenever I listen to dubs in whatever language, I can differentiate between characters. If you really can't differentiate, there's probably something wrong. with your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with that argument at all. I can agree if you say I don't want to read while I watch my movie. Okay, then I can agree with that. But if you say I can't differentiate between Japanese voices, there's something wrong with your ears. Sorry to say. For me, though, the one that you can't really differentiate would be the English dub. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. As an example, again, I'm going to say Girls in Panzer because seriously, I hate that dub. What the hell? Oh my
Actually,
god. Oh, oh,
one
wait.
thing about the dubs, the English dubs,
Mhm.
I should point out is sometimes I just hear one voice so much that when I watch another anime and the guy's there again, I go like, why is this guy here? Wait, the wrong anime.
Yeah.
It's have you watched Pokemon in English and you heard James, the
Yeah.
Rocket Team there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Remember that one where it was the Pyramid of Light thing?
Mhm. I
I was
forgot.
watching that, and then I realized Pegasus was voiced by the same guy who voiced James in Pokemon.
Really? And
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
he's using the same voice?
Yeah, exact same voice. Even his way of speaking as Pegasus and his way of speaking as has like hints of his way of speaking as James.
No,
Uh,
that's bad, man. Come on. At the very least, use a different way of speaking. But sometimes though, dubbing sometimes feels a bit weird, especially if the character in Japanese have a verbal tick.
yeah.
Like let's say Naruto, he says datebayo a lot, right? In the end of his sentences. And in the English dub, I think he still uses that or not. Or no. In the English version they change it, right? To
Yeah. To believe it.
believe
Believe
it
it.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh come on. That sounds like a Justin Bieber or something. Jesus Christ.
Well, they can't use Datebayo in English too. That's
Well, I guess.
a bit
What did
weird.
they change Sakura's verbal tick into? She likes to say Shanaro or something. And what do they change it into? I
I
don't
don't know
know.
about that one.
But it's sometimes weird, right? And sometimes they don't even translate the verbal tick into the character. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
quite
hard.
annoyed. I'm quite
I think.
annoyed if they do that because you remove a part of the character in the dub when you do that. If you remove that verbal tick, however, it's a bit weird because how do you add a verbal tick if you when you translate it? Because it's sometimes hard.
Well, imagine if a character original in Japanese say desu a lot.
Yeah,
How will they translate it in English? Like,
I
what's
have
the
no idea.
example?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe they
I don't
Will
know,
will.
they
yo.
will they ever dub Kiniro Mosaic or Kantai Collection? If they dub it, I will want to see it. I want to see how they dub Karen, and I want to see how they dub Congo or Battleship Karen because because both of them are basically the same character.
I'm actually more curious if they dub Kantai Collection. I'm more curious about how they are going to dub like Yudachi.
Oh yeah,
Well,
how
poi
yeah,
isn't really weird in English, I think. They can
but
easily
but
make her say poi,
probably,
maybe. I don't
but
know.
but I don't know if they will use the original. I don't know. I want to know.
Well, I
Please,
don't think
someone,
Kantai
some
collection will
publisher,
ever be dubbed. I'm not sure.
dub Kantai Collection. Come on, you dubbed Girls with Panzer. You can definitely dub Kantai Collection, right? Kantai Collection is so much bigger, even though the anime is so much worse than Girls in Panzer. So definitely, they should dub it. I should probably also watch the dubbed version of Steins Gate because people say that it's not really that bad. So, but I don't know. For me personally, I feel that it's really blasphemous when I see something that is voiced by Kana Hanazawa, and then I saw the dub version. Because why the fuck would you choose the dub version over Kana Hanazawa? You fucking heathen.
That's just you with the double standards, isn't it? Though?
No, it's not double standards. Because I generally choose subtitles. I don't really watch dub, except if the dub version is, of course, far superior or fits better with the theme, with the anime, with the art style, whatever. I want to talk
Okay.
something about something again. I forgot. Oh, there's one thing. Name pronunciation in the dub version. It's sometimes annoying. It is sometimes annoying, right? Especially even in the case of a pretty good dub like Kill la Kill. Have you heard Kill la Kill dub?
Yeah, I have
Have you heard how they pronounce Senketsu and Junketsu?
some cats
Yeah, they
and
pronounce it
Jun
Senketsu
cats.
and Junketsu. While that is not 100% wrong, they seem to forget the U behind each of those names. Because in the Japanese version, sometimes Ryuko and Satsuki say Senketsu, and sometimes they say Senketsu. Yes, but
Well, the U in Japanese is sometimes
almost
silent.
silent. Yeah,
So,
almost
yeah, almost
silent.
silent.
But in the dub, they remove the U 100%. So whenever someone says Junketsu or
Well,
Senketsu,
in
it's
the
always
English dub's defense, right?
Mhm,
In the
mhm.
English dub's defense, English isn't very clear on pronunciation either.
That's true. That's true. But this is a dub from a Japanese anime, right? So you already know how to pronounce it. That's a Japanese name. You should already know how to pronounce. So I don't think there should be any reason to pronounce them Senkets and Junkets, which sounds ridiculous. Thankfully, the other parts are fine. And also, Ragyo is voiced by, I forgot her name, Laura Post. Laura Post. She voiced Valentine in Skull Girls. So yeah, I, I, I'm still undecided on her voice for Ragyo. Because whenever I hear Ragyo speak in the English dub, I imagine a ninja nurse. So yeah. Mm.
Okay.
It's really something. So yeah, at the end of the day, whether you like dub or sub, yeah, do whatever you want, watch whatever you want. But however, just you know what, just respect other people's opinion.
Yeah.
I don't want to see when people, oh yeah, I prefer the dub. I don't want to see people say, oh,
Dude,
but
that
all dubs are
sucks.
shit. Well, I know some dubs are shit, but yeah, well, just let them, because we don't know the reason of why people want to watch dubs, right? Or sub, whatever. Sometimes they just don't want to read. Sometimes they are more familiar with their own language, like English. Maybe
Uh-huh.
they just want to listen to everything in English. I don't know why, because I would rather listen to something in its original intended language. But whatever. You know what? Whatever.
True.
Yeah, just don't start a fucking flame war over this. This is like, um, but I guess that's just the internet for you, right? Because anything and everything
Yeah.
is bait for flame wars.
Internet.
It's the internet for you. All right then. I guess that's it for now. See you guys next time. Bye.